Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Today, we'll talk about this BOI filing that you may have heard about. It's part of the Corporate Transparency Act. So it goes into effect January 1st of 2024. We'll talk about what it is, how to do it, the reason for it, the penalties for not doing it. Okay. Now, first off, I'm not an attorney. I'm just relaying to you what I've read about this and how I understand it. So definitely, this rule actually has some teeth and some severe penalties. So it's worth it if you're trying to figure out if this applies to you. This one, it may be worth to get some professional help or get a professional opinion. Okay. So what is BOI? BOI is beneficial ownership information. Okay. They want information on the owners of companies. So the purpose of it, according to FinCEN, that's fincen.gov, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, is to stop the illicit flow of funds throughout the United States from terrorism, money laundering, drugs, trafficking, etc. So if you're trying to do that, just walk the money across the border. Don't start an LLC where you have a small flower shop, because then you're required to report on yourself. Sorry, you got a little off topic there. Anyway, um, who does it not apply to? From what I understand, sole proprietorships and trusts are a couple of the main ones. Okay, most likely any other entity it will apply: an LLC, S corp, a C corp, a partnership, and a limited partnership, et cetera, et cetera. Now, to get more information, go to fincen.gov/BOI/small hyphen business hyphen resources. You can read all about this there. So when do you need to file? Well, if you formed your company prior to 2024, you have until January 1st of 2025 to actually file. If you formed your company after January 1st of 2024, then you have to file within 90 days. If you form your company in 2025, you have 30 days to file. So make sure those dates are important. So 2023 and older would be January 1st of 2025. If you form it in 2024, you have 90 days. If you form it in 2025, you have 30 days to file. Now, who is a person with ownership interest? That would be if you have 25% direct or indirect control of a company, you're considered to have a beneficial ownership interest. So you will have to figure that out for if you have 25% or more. What do they want to know when you file? So on the company, they want to know the legal name of the entity, the U.S. address, the state, tribe, or foreign jurisdiction that you formed the company in, your tax ID number, your TIN/EIN, so your tax ID number. For the person with the beneficial interest, they want to know your name, your date of birth, your address, an ID number of a non-expired U.S. government ID, which could be a driver's license, could be a passport, things along that line. When you're done filing, you will get a FinCEN identifier number that shows you have filed with FinCEN. Now, here's where it gets a little crazy. This actually has some severe penalties, or it can, anyways, for not doing this or not filing. Civil penalties up to $500 a day per company. So I have to do this multiple times because I have multiple companies. If I forget or don't do it, or willfully don't do it, that's a pretty steep fine. So I'll be making sure to get this done. Criminally, the fine can be $10,000 and 2 years imprisonment. So that's a pretty steep fine for not reporting on yourself. So who is exempt? Well, probably not you. There's more than 20 exemptions, mostly for bigger businesses, investment funds, religious entities. Large companies, they define as companies that employ 20 or more full-time people, have more than $5 million in gross revenue, and have an operating physical U.S. address. So I guess bigger companies don't launder money, don't filter, weapons monies for other countries. They don't commit any financial crimes. Only small companies do. Would what you would be inferring from the requirements here. But at any rate, definitely don't ignore this. This is something important to do. But at any rate, take this seriously. Decide for yourself if this is something that applies to you. I don't make these rules. I'm just here to report on them. Try to get you to be compliant and stay out of trouble. So everybody take care, and we'll see you next time.